I hate that Chris Dim's not here to comment on this. I wonder if he'd be into it. Now, some might not know this. Did you know this, BB Shea? I was on Wheel of Fortune.
Really?
Yes, long ago.
When? What year?
1997.
Oh, I was 5. Nice.
All right.
I wasn't watching then.
Well, did you like my episode?
That's the only thing I remember about my childhood was your episode.
He liked to watch the wheel spin and the colors and the lights.
I like how he drops his age for no reason.
I know.
Oh, I was 5. Nice.
I was 5.
Yeah, nice. That's that contrarian.
Very contrarian.
That's exactly what he is. Oh, I liked it, by the way. Earlier this week, we got some chicken tenders in here. And they were, I loved them. And so did Biggie. And they came from a store, Lowe's Foods, where BB Shea works.
Oh.
And we were testing out like the sauces. And both Biggie and I said, this is fantastic. They've nailed it. I mean, the chicken tenders were outstanding and the sauce was really good. Similar to a Zaxby's or a Chick-fil-A.
Yes, delicious.
And so Biggie says, I need to have an emergency gathering of the big foodies. So he shot the bat signal, the foodie signal into the air. And they all came running.
It's actually just a light with most of it taken up by a big person.
Like
You
Alfred
sort of see-
Hitchcock.
yeah.
Alfred
You see, like,
Hitchcock walking in front of the
Yeah,
the moon.
see a little bit of the outline of the head and the shoulders.
You tap a spoon and a fork together.
Whales coming to Aquaman. Later in the kitchen.
They all came later in the butler's pantry. They all came running, and Biggie said, "We've got these chicken tenders. I want you guys to try. And we'll do they're very into sauces on Biggie's podcast, the Big Foodies, and BB Shea is part of it. And this is how contrarian BB Shea is. He takes them, and I say, those sauces are so good. You're going to love those sauces. And he leaves. He goes, I'll let you know. And I was like, I'll just let you know. I told you.
Well,
you have to let me know.
I mean,
I know already. I had them.
Oh, these are delicious.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
But and I was like, here's old contrarian BB.
Oh, there he is.
There he goes again.
he's got a different palate.
He's already
I'm
getting
telling
it.
you.
He's under my skin. He's under my skin.
They
there.
were okay. Yeah.
They were okay.
Oh, they were all right.
Oh, I thought they were delightful.
I thought the sauces were really well put
Me
together.
too.
Too close, I think, to what we think that they taste like.
Oh, really? The
Too
Chick-fil-A.
close.
You
Too
didn't
close.
like them matching up with what they were.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll taste them again. Sure, there's some left in your beard. I'll suck it out later.
I'll let you suck it
Let
right
me
out of
come
my
over
beard
and
for
suck
sure.
it out of your beard. That was only 4 days ago, so I'll
Yeah.
do
We'll
that.
get it on camera and everything.
Like a baboon.
So contrarian BB Shea. I'll let you know. Oh, yeah. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how it is. Thanks. Appreciate it.
And he's low key about it.
Yeah, always.
Always.
That's
Yeah.
so BB Shea.
I'll let you know.
Oh, man. I turned to Big. I said, did you hear what he just said? I said, back
I'll let you know.
And he leaves. He drops his mic and leaves.
On the way out the door, he said it. Oh, don't you dare. I will suck your
He doesn't
beard,
give you time for a
Sounds good
retort
to
at
me.
all.
No, he doesn't. No, there's no retort time. That was it. So on Wheel of Fortune, fans are angry because there is a category now called crossword. It's crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
You ever seen it?
I have. Yeah. Just there's one. The clue is the main
Yeah,
puzzle part, but then there's all the words that you have to get.
that's right.
And they put them vertical and horizontal, don't they, on the board?
Correct. It looks like a crossword puzzle.
It does.
Now, it's only been part of the game for 6 years. So BB Shea was, well, you're 23, right? Okay, so. Okay, then 23, 24 when they
think about it.
started. Okay, so they put it up there as a crossword puzzle, and it's always like 4 words, and they have something in common. For instance, and this is the one that's causing all the controversy, the answer is, on this particular puzzle, sole, flounder, cod, catfish. Okay? So what you have to do to solve it is say those 4 words and nothing else. Sole, flounder, cod, catfish. Obviously, this is all seafood, and the category is crossword puzzle.
You have to say those 4 words. You can't say and catfish.
Correct.
You have to say
Yeah.
those 4
And
words.
you have to say them in the correct order,
No,
right?
there is no order.
There's no,
There is
okay.
no order because it's a crossword. You can do it any order you want.
Because when I see it, it freaks me out.
But you can't add a word.
This is like the 4th or 5th time it's happened. And people are outraged, and they say, change the rules. I mean, because obviously the spirit of the puzzle was he knew the puzzle. Now, I see you all saying no, and I agree with you. You don't
Yeah.
think, sorry.
He
Sorry.
tells you
he
before
tells you.
you
Say
say the
nothing
word.
else.
That's right. You say nothing else.
Yeah.
And he said and that's not the puzzle. And I agree. See, people want it, they want it changed because that's the easy way out.
That's not the rules.
That's not the rules. You don't just change the rules when somebody starts accidentally breaking. There's feel bad for the guy. But he messed it up. And here's what I'll say about actually being on the game. BB Shea, how old were you when I was on Wheel of Fortune? You were 5.
Yeah, 5 years old.
5 years old. So here's what you do. They shoot 5 games in one day. So you practice and practice and practice. You get there at about 8 in the morning. They start shooting about 3 in the afternoon. So and they go over the rules for every single category ad nauseum. And I guarantee they told these people before the game, now, if you get a crossword, don't add it. Just say what's up there. And I know they say that about 10 times. And then Pat says it even before he answers.
Yeah, give me the answer and don't add anything.
Don't add anything.
So he did it. Well, now online there are thousands and thousands of people saying this poor man was robbed and changed the rules.
I disagree.
I disagree too.
Me too. Tough titty. You missed it. You missed it.
With you. You miss it. It's too bad. And I'll tell you what, they go over that rules backwards and forwards. And you know they do it for everybody.
Well, and especially to me, the big thing is Sajak says it.
He says it. Yeah.
Right before he starts, he says, don't add anything.
Right.
Now, I think it's, of course, just natural human reaction to add and.
Of course.
But in this case, I just think I
supposed to
can't
be on
get
point.
behind it.
Yeah,
So what's Wheel saying?
They have not commented, but my guess is they'll leave it exactly.
I would leave it as
Will
is.
seems to not comment and just move right on forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
our
you can do it. This is how we do it.
Right,
This
this is
is
what
how
we do.
Pat acts. This
Yeah.
is what Pat says.
There was a woman about 8 or 10 years ago. The category or the puzzle was 7 swans a swimming, with the G on the end. 7 swans a swimming, and she said 7 swans a swimming because she was from somewhere in the South. And Sajak's like, nope, sorry, didn't enunciate the G.
I would have almost given that. I'd
more so
change that more so than this, period.
Yeah, I agree. It's not right.
No.
You just don't do it that way. And they're sticklers for the rules, period. And so that's what
And
they're
I would bet that guy would probably say, yeah, I added it. It was covered.
Well, if he's
several times.
If he's a wheel hardo, he would say that.
That's true.
If he's softened, like some people,
I'd
maybe
assume
not.
that he is a wheel hardo. He's on there. So
Yeah, you're right. You have to really be into it to be on there. BB Shea, I know you're wanting to pick my brain about my episode.
I was going to ask, how much money did you win any money?
I did. I finished in second place. I won $11,050, and Christine always points out that this big lady beat me, and she did.
They called her Big Lady.
Yeah, he called her Big Lady, and she won, gosh, all told, like $65,000.
Wow.
I mean, she crushed it through a couple of puzzles, and then she won the bonus game as well. And then at the end of it, Pat Sajak, when it's over, at the very end, he spins the wheel, and you have to, that last round, you go whatever he spun. He spun the lowest amount on the wheel. And I won that puzzle, and I won $11,050. I was $50 short of being the third highest winner for the week, and I would have come back on Friday to play again. But if he had spun anything other than $250, I would have won that puzzle.
So if they replay your episode, do you get royalties for that?
Good question. They did replay the episode. First, they played it nationally, and I got the $11,050, and I got all the parting gifts, which was Miracle Grow,
Rice-A-Roni,
all of those.
castor oil,
Ointments and salves, and fertilizer. And they told us if it's re-aired, which it was, you get the parting gifts all over again. So all of a sudden, showing up at my apartment with some Miracle Grow, tampons.
wow, okay.
And that was about 3 months later. Then a year after that, they aired it on Game Show Network, and here comes the aspirin, Pamprin.
Now, if they rerun it, all those companies are out of business, so he doesn't get anything.
Midol. Yeah, they haven't run. I think they ran it 3 times. And the footnote to it was, this is maybe my favorite part of it. When Wheel of Fortune was nominated for Best Game Show at the annual Daytime Emmy Awards that year, they used my solving of the puzzle as their.
Oh, see, that to me is I love that.
The reason was one of the puzzles I solved was the actual puzzle was annual Daytime Emmy Awards. So at the annual Daytime Emmy Awards, they showed that puzzle.
Spectacular! I didn't know that part. That's great, Kelly.
And I was playing golf. And I had just finished up. We were having a beer in the clubhouse, and they had it was like 7 or 8, I guess 8 o'clock at night, and they had it up there. And somebody said, "Oh my God, there you are!" And I looked up, and there it was.
I've seen this one. It's where that big lady just slams him.